Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are here with my special guest Niklas.
Hey guys, nice to be here again.
Like always, I feel like he's a part of my channel now,
Hey
I guess.
Oh, nice to hear that before the year ends. And I hope I'm gonna be in the next year with you here too.
Yeah, I think so. So, as you can tell from the title, today's video is gonna be all about codes. We're gonna show you 7 codes.
Okay.
We're gonna start with high street codes. High street means like Arcade, COS, Zara, and stuff like that. Then we're gonna talk about vintage codes, and then like a middle range codes. We have only one in this range, and then high-end codes. We're gonna talk about the materials, the cuts, the fabrics.
Yes, and what to like check before you buy those pieces. It doesn't matter which price range, but for any price range there are certain things to check.
Keep in mind.
Keep in mind and look for.
So that's what we're gonna do. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have some alternatives also for you guys, because most of those pieces aren't available to purchase right now. So that's why we have already some alternatives ready for you. Everything will be linked down below in the description box. And if you're not following us on social media already, make sure to check out our Instagram accounts. Everything will be linked down below.
Yes.
And so let's jump straight to the video. Okay guys, this is the first section. It's the high street brand section, and we're gonna start with this code over here.
Wonderful code.
It's a beautiful code. It's from Zara. I think it's from the second studio collection that Zara ever dropped.
Okay.
If you don't know, I used to work for Zara for about 5 years, and I bought this during the time when I worked for Zara. And when I saw this, I immediately fell in love with it. The design is beautiful, the details are amazing, and I must admit that the quality is decent.
Yes.
So when purchasing from high street brands, just feel the material, have a look if it looks high quality, if it looks well made, and also have a look what it's made of. This one is made of
46% wool, 29% polyamide, 14% alpaca wool, and 8% mohair wool.
Yeah, so the fabrics are amazing, it feels amazing, and the higher the percentage of the wool material is, the better the quality and the better it keeps you warm.
Yes.
It's not really lined, as you can see, but it keeps me warm in the winter because of the material. So I've been wearing this coat for about 5 years, and I'm still loving this. And you see, the shape is still there. It's not crooked, or it hasn't started to fall apart.
Yes. For a brand, for a high street brand, like, this is a very good quality. And for those of you who think that maybe if you find pieces or especially coats with polyester in it, it doesn't mean that it always have a bad quality, but it means that it gives the whole design and fabric a structure. For example, if you have satin and you see a percentage of polyester in it, it just tells you that, okay, if you wear this, it might not just sit loose, it has like a structure. It builds your body, it builds your shape, it enhances certain parts. So
polyester is not always bad, but having a wool blend is very important for winter coats. And I think this is very... I just wanted to show you the coat from behind. I think it's a lovely coat. I still love this coat. And you can't even tell that it's a Zara coat.
No.
So
very
I'm very happy with this coat. High street brands are not always that bad, but if you're gonna buy a coat for $69.99, you can expect that the quality isn't the best. So always keep an eye on the fabrics, what it's made of, that it has a wool blend, alpaca, mohair, and so that's my advice for you. I think this retailed for 150, I think, because it's the studio collection, and Zara always increases the prices for studio pieces. But I think I got this in sale for less than 100 euros. Here you can see the old label, Zara Studio. So I'm very happy with this coat. And we have an alternative for you guys.
It's from ASOS, from the women's section. Sorry guys. It's an oversized coat, and the fabrics, which this coat actually has is like 100% polyester and 1% wool. So if you order it and you see it at home, I think you had a good advice with the light.
Yeah, so there are some codes I've seen from fast fashion brands. So if you take your flashlight from your phone and you put it over the fabric and it starts to shine a lot, so it means that it's made of a lot of artificial fabrics,
okay.
like polyamide, polyester, and stuff like that. So I would always consider buying a coat with at least 11 or 20% wool.
Or the best way would be like wool blend.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So this coat, how much is it?
This one is 75 pounds. UK.
It's from the women's section,
yes.
But I also buy women's coats, and as long as they are oversized cut, it's okay to buy as a guy. So yeah, this coat will be linked down below if you want to check it out. 75 pounds is not bad, but because of the material, as you can see, as we have told you, you can't expect that much, but at least you have an alternative.
So up next we have this wonderful ice blue grayish oversized coat from ASOS.
ASOS white.
Okay, ASOS white, sorry, let me add that. This wonderful coat has actually this wonderful, oh my god, I'm saying wonderful too.
Beautiful.
This beautiful shoulder drop design, which like makes it possible for you to wear different stuff or like thick stuff under it. What I like the most about this coat is of course the color, because
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, like it makes you stand out, and I do like to stand out. And of course the collar, which is extra like long and at the same time
the lapels are really big.
Yes, and I don't know guys, maybe you can see from here, but even like the bag has still a very clean cut, and
yeah, it's a very minimalistic design,
very minimalistic,
oversized.
Yes.
You can style it so well because the color goes with almost every color, and it's great for layering because it's so huge.
It's very good.
And yeah, I think it's a really good coat for the price. And also I'm very surprised about the quality because it's ASOS, not known for
their quality.
But for example, ASOS white pieces are, I wouldn't say always, but sometimes are really good. Yes. So I was very lucky with this coat. It's made of 51% wool, 44% polyester, 3% polyamide, and 2% acrylic. And yeah, it has a high wool blend, 51% wool. It's amazing for a high street brand for ASOS. So yeah, look at the design, it's so beautiful.
Really like is the fitting.
The drop shoulders are so amazing, it looks so nice.
I don't know guys, I'm a short guy, so you barely can see me, but
yeah, it's really nice. It's such a good piece to layer up.
Yes.
And yeah.
And I even think that the black bottoms make them a bit more like, it doesn't make
it adds something
boring. Yeah, it adds really something, it adds something. I don't know guys, you just see here the color. How can you say no?
So nice.
It really is nice. And I don't know, like you said something about the fabric, what is in it?
Yeah, I just said it's 51% wool.
Okay.
And yeah, I notice it when wearing it during the colder days. It keeps me warm, and yeah, it's a really good coat for the price range, and for the fact that it's from ASOS, right? I think it retailed for 150 euros.
Okay.
I think it's from the first ASOS white collection they ever dropped. I think it was 2018
when it came out.
Yeah, so yeah, that's one of my favorite pieces, and it's still affordable price, I would say. Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't know how, so this was like made 2018, so which means like 2 years now. Quality, it's still good.
Yeah.
Can't actually complain. And I think for you guys, you don't wear like coats the whole season, the whole year through, so just a certain season you wear them, so just take care of them at the same time.
Yeah, it's always important, no matter where you buy your pieces, take care of them, and they will always last longer. So taking care of your pieces, bringing it to the dry cleaner like once every season is a recommendation, I would say. Yeah, so
I think that's it with high street brands, right?
Yeah. Okay guys, you made it to the vintage section, and we're gonna start with the first vintage coat.
Okay.
So this is the first vintage
the
first vintage coat that we have for you. Touch it, feel it.
It's a dream.
It's
the quality.
So nice. Did I tell you how much this was?
No, you didn't. I don't think.
Guess how much?
Okay, vintage. Maybe you bought. Did you bought it in France or
in Paris?
Paris. Okay, so let's say 80 euros.
30 euros. 30. Listen, 30 euros. That's such an amazing price for this beautiful coat. The fabric feels amazing. It doesn't say what it's made of, but I'm pretty sure it's a high wool blend or even 100% wool. I love the design, I love the shoulders. They are beautifully made. You see round shoulders, like drop shoulders, but without the seam. Let me show you how it looks like on body. So this is actually my favorite vintage coat.
It's my favorite coat of his collection too.
It's so beautiful. I mean, look at the shoulders.
They don't lie.
Look at the shoulders.
They don't lie.
Look at it.
Like, look at this.
The shoulders.
It's drama.
Wow.
Very dramatic.
So this is my favorite vintage coat. 35 euros. It was a steal. I bought it last year in Paris during Fashion Week. In summer, maybe that's the reason why it was so cheap, because it was summer.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, I fell in love with it. And you have this beautiful hidden, how do you call it, placket? I think you call it placket.
Of course, you can't see the buttons. So.
Yeah, so it's so chic, so nice. And the best part is when you use the belt.
Guys.
Look at this. Do you see the structure?
Yeah, it's a whole like silhouette. Like, I don't know, but it's so
this
sad.
Is so amazing.
It's so sad that this one is a vintage piece and you can't get it anywhere, because I think a lot of you guys seeing this right now be like, wow, because the quality is so good. I think you can tell them a lot about why buying vintage is maybe often better than buying high street.
Exactly, and that's what I wanted to mention. Vintage shopping is amazing, but it's hard to find good quality and nice pieces, at least here in Germany. It depends where you live, but the vintage pieces are often very cheap, are often top quality.
Yeah.
Like this one, the design is amazing, and you can see that people like 30 years ago took their time in making clothes, manufacturing clothes. A lot of pieces were handmade, and the mass fashion that we consume today wasn't there yet.
Yeah, so I can, or like, let's say, let me think. My mother probably got coats and other blazers which she bought before I was born, and the quality of them is so good. And this is the best example for actually go and get vintage pieces, because the price, the quality, the look, like you got unique looks right
Unique.
here.
Nobody else is wearing this, and it looks like a designer coat.
It really
to be
does
honest.
look like, yes.
It's amazing. It keeps me warm. I just love this coat.
Could
it's
be
amazing.
A Gucci piece. Could be a Gucci piece.
Yeah, actually, it could be
a Gucci
like
piece.
the design. I love it when I use the belt like this. The structure, beautiful. So 30 euros for this one. Plus, the best part about it, it's sustainable, guys.
Yeah.
So giving even the clothes that you have in your wardrobe and you don't wear anymore, sell it, give it to someone else who would wear it. It's about keeping, how do you call it, circularity?
Yeah, like the...
To reuse, recycle, upcycle, so that's what I'm here for.
And this person, whoever gave this coat away, made this boy happy. So
happy. Maybe the things that you're not wearing anymore will make someone else very happy.
Yes.
So yeah, it's about sustainability and not consuming without thinking, without any second thoughts.
I would say too.
Yeah, so vintage is amazing. Top quality most of the times, unique pieces, more sustainable, and most of the times affordable. But I know that there are some vintage stores that are very overpriced, but still you can find some good places online to shop vintage. And we're gonna talk about them later.
Okay.
And yeah, so that was the first piece. Beautiful coat. If you're curious to know the brand, so this is the brand.
Maybe you guys know it.
We don't know this brand, but yeah, I'm super happy with this coat.
Okay.
And we're gonna move on to the second vintage coat.
So the next vintage coat we're gonna present you today is this wonderful camel vintage coat. Okay, I said coat again. First up, guys, you can see that this is 100% cashmere. Okay, like I don't know, guys, like it even says in the tag inside. And what I like about this coat is definitely the design. Like it's very long, guys.
So long.
And look at the lining.
Ooh, so shiny.
I don't know which fabric was used, but it might be satin or maybe even silk. Because this coat really looks expensive. You can see that I think it's probably has some handmade processes while doing it, so you can tell
I think it was handmade.
Probably, because 100% cashmere, and then this lining, this doesn't look like...
It looks very old, but...
It looks very old.
I have a thing for old vintage coats.
Yes, and it even has some moth bites bits. Guys,
so guys, you need to be careful when you have pieces made of 100% cashmere or wool, because moths love to eat this.
Yeah,
so unfortunately you see the marks all over the coat, but I don't mind. I think it's a vintage coat, and I like it when pieces look worn and they have a history, so I don't really mind. But if you're looking for a new looking piece, this is of course not an option for you. But do you mind?
I actually don't mind, because of course, like, it's just the whole illusion, or like the whole idea of having
like a look,
amazing coat.
Like people today are wearing ripped jeans, ripped knitted pieces,
got sneakers with a used look. So
used look is a thing. So moth bites. So we have moth bites. It's a new trend.
We gotta do it. My question is, for how much did you purchase this?
I think it was £150.
Okay.
I bought this in London, in one of my favorite vintage stores in London.
Okay.
It's close to Brick Lane. I think it's called House of Vintage. Yeah, I think it's called House of Vintage. They have a really good selection. I've bought some pieces there. My favorite vintage suit was bought there, and it's a really good store. So if you ever make it to London, make sure to check out this. Make sure to check out this store. Ooh, it looks so nice. And also this one, the round shoulders.
Yeah.
So nice, beautifully made. I love the design. Very simple. Yeah, the sleeve design is so nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful coat.
I like the twirl in that coat.
And 100% cashmere, it keeps you very warm.
It really does. And the lining also helps to
I love how it flows, how it moves when you're walking. Yeah, it's a beautiful coat. Yeah, so vintage pieces are a thing.
It's like maybe sometimes hard to find your size when you are looking for certain stuff, because there's mostly just one piece of this.
Unfortunately, right?
But I think if you don't give up. I think when you do vintage shopping, some people be like, okay,
you need to be patient.
Yes, I don't find my piece, and I don't find my size. I don't like this here.
You need to look. You need to know where to buy. So what I do, since we don't have great vintage shops here in Germany, or at least here in Cologne, when I'm traveling to Amsterdam, Paris, London, I always visit vintage stores, always, because I need to check what's there. So whenever you travel to a big city, make sure you do your research before, check out where the vintage stores are, the reviews, and go and have a look, because you never know what amazing pieces you will find.
Yes, because I think people travel to cities and be like, oh, okay, let me check this brand up.
Zara, COS, so you have it everywhere. So
guys, right?
Check the local vintage and charity stores.
Bottoms,
so nice, really nice.
Yeah,
I love this piece. So vintage, unique pieces, sustainable, and amazing.
Most likely handmade as well.
Yeah,
and you keep the chain of giving other people pieces
and giving pieces a second chance. A second life, a third life. You don't know how many owners this coat had.
This looks like history.
But
literally, I see a great.
You're wearing history. You don't know what the owner of this.
I don't know.
of this coat made through
but
experience.
I think this person wearing this coat was very comfortable, very much. I'm feeling like money. 100% cashmere, you can tell.
Yeah, so this guy was wealthy.
Yes.
We are not, but thanks to vintage stores, we can afford them. And yeah, so since we don't have an alternative for this vintage coat, I want to talk about 2 online vintage stores. The first one is called Files Vintage or Files London.
Okay.
We're gonna link the website down below. They also have an app, which is great. They have many vintage pieces, weekly drops, sometimes multiple times a week. They have designers, but also regular brands. And the prices are okay. They have sometimes vintage pieces, vintage designer pieces that are quite pricey. But have a look, they have an amazing selection of vintage garments, and the product shootings, the product pictures are also very good. They have models now, which you don't see often when you're having a look at online vintage stores. So I really like this part about this store. So have a look, really nice pieces, well styled, based in London, one of my favorites so far. And there's also another vintage store in London, which is Arrow Archive, and it's, I think, my favorite archive store in London. Archive doesn't necessarily mean vintage, but at least pieces that are from past seasons. I think they only stock Japanese, Belgian, French, and I think British designers. So they have Yohji Yamamoto, they have Ralph Simmons, they have Ande Milumista, they have amazing brands, amazing selection, but it's to a very specific type of customer. So have a look if you're interested in archive fashion. Arrow Archive, everything will be linked down below. I bought in this store do you know my platform shoes?
Yes,
the brown ones, Alexander McQueen. I bought them there, love them. So you can find amazing pieces there, and if you're in London, make sure to check out Arrow Archive. And yeah, that's it for the vintage section. So our mid-range coat is this black, huge, very long coat by the Korean brand 51%. 51% is a Korean brand that is known for their technical and military inspired designs. So I got this coat like 2 years ago, and it has a hidden button placket or hidden buttons.
Hidden buttons, but it's double-breasted.
Yeah, double-breasted.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
And it's I think 100% wool.
Yeah, exactly. It's made of 100% wool, beautiful structure, beautiful fabric, and the details are also very nice. You see the zips over here, the hidden buttons, so nice.
At the chest.
Zip here, so it's very minimalistic but with special details. I think this retailed for about $250 US.
Okay.
And I'm very happy with this coat because of the quality. It's decent. I've been wearing it like every winter.
Yeah.
And it just looks so chic, but still with the details, it has something about it that I really like.
What I really like about this coat is that, first of all, like, it's very long. I don't know if you guys are like also into long coats, but I always have so much problems with finding a long coat in a basic color. Okay, I don't know, maybe you blend the picture. And this is so, because you actually tall. How tall are you actually?
185
centimeters, and this is like over your knee, like your
almost touching my ankles.
Yes, almost. And that's for me like
very long,
like dream.
So yeah, design is amazing. Fabric is very nice. It feels very high quality, very sturdy and warm as well.
Yeah, I mean, like
you got the pockets over here. Wool, 100% wool, and it keeps you very warm. So I'm very happy with this one.
Yeah.
Mid-range price, it's about $250 US. It was on sale. I saw it like a few weeks ago, but we couldn't find it anymore. We're gonna have a look again, and if we find it, we're gonna link it down below. It was also available in camel. So yeah, we're gonna have everything in the description box below for you guys. And yeah, what's there more to say? And yes, that's about it. Let's move on to the high-end section.
So guys, last but not least, we have come to the high-end / designer section of this video, and let me show you this amazing coat. Okay. Ooh. I think your followers already know this coat. It's from the Korean brand Anderson Bell.
So Anderson Bell is one of my favorite Korean brands. They have amazing designs. Quality is always really good. So I have some boots from Anderson Bell, a t-shirt, a suit, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the quality. This piece was quite expensive. I think it retailed for about 900 euros / US dollars, but I think it's definitely worth it. I don't know if you can say worth it, but in my opinion the quality is there. The fabric feels amazing. It's actually made of 23% wool, 20% alpaca and 17% mohair. So it's a really good combination of fabrics, so that you get this beautiful texture. I also love the color, so I'm really happy with this piece.
Yes, I'm so excited to try it on now.
Yeah, try it on.
Yes.
Let's see how it looks on you. You guys, if you're following me on Instagram, you might have seen this before. It's such an amazing, and the color is so beautiful.
Thank you very much. I'm leaving now. Bye. No, let me come back. But no, this is very much like, you know, having this scene like on you is different, but wearing it right now by myself, like, it's another feeling. It's another feeling. And I think what you even mentioned is like, when you buy something from a high-end brand, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that the quality is amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that expensive is good quality. That's definitely not the case. There are many brands that produce really bad quality for a high price point.
Yes.
But in this case, I would say it's a decent and really good quality. And I think it was on sale it was about $500 or $600.
Okay.
But I think it's sold out because this price point for this coat is really good.
It's really good.
So yeah, if you're willing to get designer piece or high-end coat, you need to be prepared to spend a decent amount of money, or just create your wish list on different websites and make sure to purchase the pieces when they go on sale, because that's what I usually do with designer brands. The price points are always ridiculous, so I always save my favorite pieces in my wish list, and as soon as they go on sale, I'm gonna be able to get a really good offer.
Yes, and look at the details. I think you can even like make the sleeves tighter.
Yeah,
here with the button, open it.
You can even remove the belt.
Oh, okay.
You have the pockets over here on the chest.
Yes, you can just.
So I think it's really cozy to put your hands in there.
Cozy, like.
Yeah.
Guys, oops, do you see this? But
the fabric also comes from Italy, so it's a good quality piece.
And again, I think the lining is also showing you what type of quality this product actually is, because you don't see any knits or anything else, and I really do like it. And I think it's similar to the vintage one you showed, because it kind of builds the silhouette when you close it. It has this morning coat aesthetic, but I mean, can you complain?
Yeah, it's a really beautiful piece, and it's expensive, yes, but I think it's worth it. At least the price on sale, when it's on sale. I would always recommend, if you're willing to buy a designer piece, wait for the sale, wait for some good offers, and then get what you really want to get.
So I don't know, like myself, I don't know if I would for how much I would spend for a coat, but if you see quality, if you feel quality, you'd be like, okay, this is a piece in my wardrobe I might need, or like I want in my wardrobe. And if you buy it once, I don't think that you would buy several coats over again. If you have the money, of course you can do whatever you want, but
yeah, sure.
These are those purchases you do once in life, and then it will last forever.
Yeah, so I can definitely say that this coat will last for a long time.
Oh yes.
And especially if you take care of it. So yeah, it was the first one. And let's move to the second and final coat. Okay guys, last but not least, we have my favorite coat of all of them. I'm not sure if it's my favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorites. It's an amazing piece that I got. I had it, I need to mention this before, I had it for over a year in my wish list on Matches Fashion, and it retailed for 950 euros, so it was way over my budget, so I put it in my wish list. And then I think 1 or 2 months ago, I received an email that it was restocked and it was on sale, and I got it for 360 euros. And I immediately bought it. So that's why I can only recommend to keep your items in your wish list, activate the notification, email notification, and then you might get a steal like this one. So this is the coat. It's still brand new. I haven't had a chance to wear it, and it's huge. It's so big. The quality is amazing. The fabric is stunning. Can you tell us what this is made of? Because I
this is made of 50% virgin wool, 22% polyamide, 14% alpaca wool, and 14% mohair wool.
So the fabric is so beautiful. It's super oversized, and it's a women's coat.
Oh,
it's from the women's section. It's a size large, but the cut is ridiculously big, ridiculously oversized. But I had my eyes on this coat for over a year, so I was patient, and wow.
Looks so comfortable.
Actually, I wanted to get the Ami Paris coat.
Yeah, I have it here as an alternative because this is probably sold out already.
This is sold out for this price.
Yes, it's sold out already.
So yeah, it's so amazing.
Wow.
This is so long. It almost touches my ankle, so it's very long as well.
It's very long.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You have to, of course, be
so cozy.
Careful with white coats.
Yeah, I need to be very careful.
Where you wear it, because
not on rainy days.
Not on rainy days, or where you sit, because you don't want the bag to get destroyed or like dirty. And I think you definitely see the mohair type of design. And
I love the fabric.
Yes.
Look at the sleeves.
It looks like a snow.
It's just so it's so cozy.
It looks so cozy.
This is so beautiful. I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to what outfit you will style with this coat.
I think I will keep it very simple, but it's
because this is very loud.
Yeah, this is a standout piece.
Yes, it's a statement piece, definitely.
A statement piece, yeah. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what you can tell about the segment, because we are talking about designers, like it really is.
So Ray is a designer that it's only, as far as I know, stocked only on Matches Fashion. So you should check it out on Matches Fashion. We will link everything down below, and they have like a very minimalistic approach, oversized silhouettes, neutral tones. Reminds me a bit of Acne, but a bit more toned down. So make sure to check out their women's section. They have beautiful pieces. If you're looking for oversized hoodies, they got some really good ones. So yeah, I discovered this brand like 1 or 2 years ago, and I'm in love with this one.
Yeah, I can.
And it's a women's coat. I mean,
yes.
Look at this. Oh, so beautiful.
It really is beautiful, and I think you have become an advocate for buying at women's section as a man. Ooh, the jump. I don't know if you guys maybe want to see a video where we show you pieces we have, which
from
are
the women's section. So I have a lot. So
yes.
Maybe we can do a video about it. Let us know in the description box below.
Let us know.
In the comment section down below. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, and actually I wanted to get the Ami Paris coat, which is very similar. Just the structure is a bit different, and that's the alternative we have for you guys. It's still pricey, but you know, this type of coat is such an amazing investment and also an amazing piece in my wardrobe. So I will never give this away.
Never.
Maybe when I die.
You will get buried in this one.
So what is the
alternative, like the Ami Paris? coat, the fabric is similar to this one, but it has like 86% virgin wool, 11% alpaca wool, and 3% polyamide. So I think you have more types of wool in this one.
Yeah.
So which makes this a very like.
Yeah.
unique.
So the fabric is really unique. It's very nice,
Like, guys,
and it's not itchy at all.
It's not.
So yeah.
So yeah.
That's the code that we're gonna use to conclude this video.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have now an imagination of what to expect and what brands you can invest in. And yeah, thanks to Niklas for helping me out.
Thank you for having me again. Let me get-
And yeah, that's it, guys. So we have 3 or 4 different price ranges, different stores you can check out. Everything will be linked down below. And I hope you have now a better imagination of what you can expect for the different price ranges and what to look after or what to consider when purchasing from fast fashion brands, because we both know that not everyone is able to afford those type of coats that we show in the last section. So yeah.
I think what is the most important thing is that you always feel comfortable in what you're wearing, and that like if you like to stand out, you can look. I mean, vintage was really a good section of this video.
So vintage is probably my favorite section.
Same, because it's like affordable, it brings quality, and you are doing something nice for the environment, and you kind of like controlling your own how do you call it, the way or how often you purchase stuff, where you purchase stuff. Nobody has to die for it. So yeah.
Yeah. So let us know what you thought about this video. Let us know which was your favorite code.
If you can, or if you want to save money, just consider wait till the sale and then keep your notifications on. And if the email comes, go and purchase.
Yeah, so make sure you think about what you're purchasing. Don't buy something just because it's cheap. Make your wish list. Think about your wardrobe.
Yes.
Is this gonna go with the things that I already have with my wardrobe?
Yes.
Is this gonna go with my style? Am I gonna feel comfortable in this, or am I just buying this because I saw this on Instagram on this and that person?
Yes.
So yeah, really think about what you're spending your money on, and you will be much happier with less products.
Yes.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank
I really appreciate it. This was a long video,
Yes.
and I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know any thoughts in the description box below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That will help us so much to create more videos for you guys. And also check out our social media accounts.
Yes.
Everything in the description box below. Thank you, guys, and we will see you on the next one.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Bye.